悪霊退散.
This video is going to be very complicated, but I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. I want to give a massive shout out to Shootsman V. I'm going to link their Twitter in the description as well as their YouTube channel. Subscribe to them and follow on Twitter because this person has done so much research. I mean hours worth of research, and everything that I'm going to be describing and explaining is pulled directly from their thread. This video is going to be tackling the two screenshots that's floating around Twitter and Reddit. You guys may have seen the first one, this white image. It has 16 names of the characters who's already playable, but it has 6 other characters. I broke this down already. Then you have this black screen where it's a totally new list of characters and it's just chaos. A lot of people are considering this fake. A lot of people are considering this real. Now this is 100% real. And what I mean by that is if you look into the file for all of these names here, you will find these results. But the results is not what you think it is. Some of them are confirmations for characters, but then some aren't. And this is where we're going to dive into the explanation of pretty much each character. The first thing that I want to note before we dive into each character is this is not the base roster. A lot of people see these 36 characters and they think this is the base roster for Tekken 8. Where's the new characters? Where's this character? Where's that character? This is not the base roster. Once we get into it, you will see exactly what these names really are and what they represent. The first character we're going to talk about is Alyssa. Alyssa has 38 matches when you search her name using the cheat engine. One of those matches is linked to the UI where the health is displayed. If your name is being displayed on the health bar above, then you're going to be a playable character. Next, you have Raven, Steve, and Zafina. All of these characters are located in the same memory region for the game, the in-game portrait and the name UI. These 3 appear to be real characters and also will be playable. Next is Yoshimitsu, and he has 12 matches, all of which appear to be connected to Jun Kazama's attacks. A lot of her attacks have healing properties, life drain properties. It seems like they're using the same coding for Yoshimitsu and applying that to Jun Kazama, which is why his name is being pulled. This character will definitely be in Tekken 8, but as it stands right now, he isn't in this version of Tekken 8. Shahid is a weird character. His name does pull, but we can't tell exactly what his name is linked to. Shootsman asks, why would they leave his name on the list if it's not being worked on? Someone on Reddit, they gave an example of Tekken 4 where you have characters who are not playable in Tekken 4, but the announcer still says their name.
Jun Kazama, Ryan Lewis, Christy Montiero, Bruce Irvin, Kunimitsu.
So this could be a thing for Shahid where it's just files that's just left behind because they haven't got around to clearing it yet. The next one is a mystery. I'm interested to see what you guys say about this. We have not a character's name, but we have the number 17. This number 17 is linked to the character select screen. Shootsman believed that the number 17 is linked to Marduk. That's all I can really say. That's all we can really see. We can't see anything more, anything less, but it would be very weird if Marduk was in Tekken 8 because 1, everyone kind of hates the guy, and 2, he wasn't really that successful to begin with. But number 17, I guess only time will tell who this really is. There's a lot of characters' names who you search and you get a false positive. A false positive is a result that indicates a certain condition is present, but when it's actually not. For an example of what a false positive is, when you search Angel, you do get a ton of matches, but those matches, they're actually related to Los Angeles, California. And you also do get a lot of matches with Lily's attacks, Angel Heart, Angel Knee, Ascension. This is a false positive. When you search a character's name, it shows you a piece of it, but then you're missing that context around it. I'm hoping Angel will be in Tekken 8. I think her story can tie perfectly with Kazuya and Jun Kazama and really bring life to the Devil Gene and also the Kazama power, but we'll have to wait and see if that actually becomes a reality. Now, Akira. Akira is an interesting one. This is something people pointed to say that this is fake, but when you search the files for Tekken 8, you do get 4 matches for Akira. Now, this is not related to any character, any DLC, any guest character, but rather a graphic designer whose first name is Akira. Anna Williams has 21 matches. Most were pulling from Jun Kazama's Heat Engager. Kuma, Leo, Bob, Lee, and Lei has a combined over 1 1,000 matches, but all of those matches for all 5 of those characters is just random code. This isn't related to any character that we were able to see, but 1,000 matches, it could be something in there, but generally no, these are just random codes not related to anything. Violet does pull some matches, but this is to Asuka's move list. Feng Wei and Wang Jinrei both have matches as well, but they're connected to Zhao Yu and Leroy Smith's move list. Panda and Eliza are word fragments. Heihachi's pretty interesting, however. Heihachi has 4 matches. These 4 matches are connected to texture, probably on the walls, probably some logos, probably something related to Unreal Engine. So there's about 18 or 19 characters left here, and Shootsman basically searches the files for all these characters, and these characters have absolutely 0 matches. Now this does not mean that these characters won't be in Tekken 8 or these characters will not be playable. It just means right now in this build of Tekken 8 they have nothing related to them.